Good morning. There you are. Welcome. My name is Magnus Westin, and I'm not an agile coach. Oh, yes, I am, but I'm not. Let's talk about agile today, an agile coaching, and let's talk about how that not is what you need, probably. What is agile? Good question. There's a thing called Agile Manifesto, really great one. It seems to me that its purpose was to counter a lot of unscientific management of projects and development. Or rather, it tried to point out that the principle for scientific management of work from some place else did no longer work because we had different context. And so Agile Manifesto, in fact, they wanted to call it adaptive, but there was a company that was called adaptive from one of the participants of their Agile. Now, if you look at the Agile Manifesto and the 12 principles, there's not much in it, is it? Which means that this is pretty vaguely defined. And yet, if you look at the marketplace today, the demand is for an agile framework, and you are looking for people that are skills like Jira is high on the list, or a particular certification. Now, to put that into context, that's not what you need. That's probably not what you need. In my experience, and I have 30 years of that, I have 10 years of living in a so-called agile transformation as a manager and as a scrum master, and have studied a lot on many different areas of expertise. And what I would love to see is that we started to talk about principles for modern management and organizations fit for purpose for knowledge workers that works on complex product development in a slightly unpredictable world. We're not talking about mass production anymore. You need someone that helps you with analytics. So I'd rather talk myself with, I guess, someone that is advising based on experience and principles, and really talks about the science on why you might go one direction or not, to see whether your organization is fit for purpose or not, and to talk about the often balance between principles. It's not black and white. It's not either or. It's a different game. It's a game of flow, and it's a game of figuring out. For instance, I can guarantee that if you look at the management layer in your organization, it's overburdened. No? Congratulations, you're one of the few. Everybody I talk with is talking about the great stress in managers' brains. Maybe you are a manager. Do you recognize this? There's such a flow of information. There's such a tremendous amount of task switching that you cannot get anything done. These are the things we need to talk about. And if you think that an agile transformation is what you need, I mean, you need to unpack that. I'd rather start with analyzing the situation. What's the value you're trying to deliver? What's the type of customer you have? What is it that they want, and in what way do they want that? And then start analyzing, so how does that value production flow through our system? Does it make sense? And what kind of things are in collision with each other? If we have different demands flowing through the organization, where can we see hotspots? Where can we see it connects and conflicts, for instance? Yeah, and certainly we can look at teams and constellations and stuff like that, but that's a different story. So I'm not an agile coach, but of course I am, but we really should. Organizational coach is probably better. Organizational analytics. So what do you think? Do you need an agile coach, or do you need something else? Do you need, in fact, scientific management and organization fit for the modern world? I would think the latter. Peace.